So let's talk about loans for a second. We spend quite a bit of time on Education Award, using it for school, educational expenses. But as I mentioned, the other big option people use it for is for student loans. There's a really great website, again, on the resource sheet, it'll be linked. It's called freestudentloanadvice.org, I believe it is. Free student loan advice. They have really great resources there about how to manage your student loans, because if you have student loans, you have a lot of choices and you might not know what choice is best for you. For example, when you joined AmeriCorps, you had a choice if you wanted to put your loans into forbearance while you serve in your AmeriCorps term. If you put your loan into forbearance, that means you don't have to make payments on it while you're serving, but depending on what kind of loan it is, it might still have interest accumulate on it. Now, if you successfully complete your term of service, if you do have a loan that was continuing to accumulate interest, even while it was in forbearance, you can request that the interest be repaid by AmeriCorps. You make that request in myamericorps.gov, same place, the same AmeriCorps portal. So that's where you do forbearance requests. That's where you get your tax forms. That's where you put in the special interest request. Now, not everyone is necessarily in the best boat taking forbearance. There is another option. So if you have student loans, you really want to pay attention to this part, because you should be considering and looking into whether you want to request an income-based repayment plan. An income-based repayment plan means that your amount that you have to pay on your loans is adjusted to be related to your income, and AmeriCorps living allowances do not count as income. So because of that, if you don't have another big source of income, if you're not independently wealthy with some other stream of income coming to you, you would probably have very low or even $0 payments while you're serving in AmeriCorps. Now, the benefit of this, instead of going into forbearance, is that you would still get credit for making payments, even if they decided that those payments should be $0. So this kind of breaks my brain a little bit, because I don't understand how like a payment can be $0 and still counts as a payment, but it's a weird, quirky thing. So trust me, it is a thing that if you have an income-based repayment plan and they decide that your amount that you need to pay at the moment is $0, you still get credit for making payments. And that's relevant because there's the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, which if you have a big loan, let's say you have loans that are over, I don't know, over $40,000, probably over $50,000, you should really be considering things like income-based repayment plan and public service loan forgiveness. Because those are things that you would be able to make small or $0 payments over a period of up to 10 years. If you stay in any sort of public sector, including being a teacher, working for a nonprofit, working for any sort of level of government, then you would be able to apply for public service loan forgiveness. So that's the potentially good news, is that those are options that are available to you and that you might want to consider if you have loans. You can then use your education award towards your loan, and any payments made with your education award also count as payments that would be qualified payments for public service loan forgiveness. So you'd be getting credit towards public service loan forgiveness by using your education award towards those loans.